Kelly Green, product manager, coming at you live from beautiful Goshen, Indiana. XLR Boost, we're gonna go over the 29 XLR-X this morning. Starting in the front, very accessible to a battery disconnect. So your 12-volt system is the heart of your system, and you can easily shut off anything that's going to drain that battery down. Plus you have a 200-watt solar panel up on the roof that is always charging this battery to keep it in top performing condition for you. And then moving on for this year, just because of supply chain and issues, we decided this year that every unit in the 102 wide Boost are going to have this nice gel coat high gloss exterior. So this is more than a fiberglass rolled product. It actually has its own mold. So a big mold poured in one sheet, put up on your unit, and I tell you what, this shiny day, it looks stunning and beautiful. So moving down, you've got an optional leveling system on it. So this stabilizes your system without having to get out cranks and manually crank it up and down. So it's powered off of that 12-volt system that we talked about. You got both a hot and a cold outside shower to wash off your feet, wash yourself down if you're dirty before you go in the unit. Got 2 speakers on the outside, power awning, and the beautiful part about what we put on is called an edge awning. So we actually put LEDs out on the arm so that when it rolls away from your unit, it has blue lights that don't attract as many bugs, and it is attracting them away from where you're sitting underneath your awning and trying to enjoy rather than swatting at them. So, and then if you dial in way at the top, if for some reason you ever do have a power failure, you actually have a grommet that you can pop off, and with a 7/16 socket, you can actually roll that back in and mechanically have it sound and safe for travel so that you're not stuck at your campground with your awning out in case of a power failure. So nice safety feature there. Again, for this year, we're using our sturdy steps, but sturdy steps came with a few upgrades this year. So not only are they still easy to lift up and out, but you actually now don't have to pull any pins. You've got 2 little tabs here that you can actually adjust the feet back and forth, quick and easy, easy peasy. And we also give you a little branding this year with a nice blue Boost, laser etched right in the steps. And the nice thing about these steps too, is I'm an athletic fit, probably about 270 pounds. Those are solid. Moving down the coach, got a nice slide out on this side that we'll show you when we get in the inside. But also want to tell you that we use all cable slides now at XLR Boost at our plants. And the reason why we use that is it doesn't take up the room in your frame, so that we can do more creative things with the floor plans and some of the holding tanks. But more importantly, it also gives you a motor at the top that also has the safety overdrive. So if you ever have a power failure, you can also put a little apparatus into a cordless drill, and you can run that room in and out without having to have power. So another item not to stop your camping and get all upset. You can still roll everything in and go home and not have those hassles. Coming to the back of the unit, you do have an outside TV prep. So power, cable, hook, and then you have your pumping station here. So on the inside, you've got a switch. On the inside here, you have a switch. Then you'll have a gas cord that comes out with 30 gallons that you can use to put in and out. And then one of our great features, if you have pets or got something, you've actually got a 2,500 pound D-ring that you can actually put your pets and know that they've got security, that they don't run around the campground. And then you got your back electric stabilizers that we talked at the back. So also on the outside, it's easier to show, but as you can see, you've got your hinges across it, so it's not that heavy to lift your ramp door up and down. You can really do it with one arm. Makes it easy peasy. But what I wanted to show you is now where you see the certified ramp, that everything that's in this door is built basically waterproof. So if you got a rain that's coming up and it's going to pass relatively quickly, you don't have to worry about rolling your ramp door up and your patio up, because everything that you have out here is weatherproof. And when you tilt that ramp up, all the water will just run out of it and it's not harming anything in it. So those are really your exciting exterior features on this side of the unit. We're a little blocked on the other side of the unit, so I can tell you that the one key feature on the outside that I'll show you on the inside is a Furrion tankless water heater, 66,000 BTUs of endless hot water. As long as you have a water source and LP, you've got hot water, and we'll show you how that works on the inside. And then you also have a 35,000 BTU furnace that's on the opposite side too, to keep you warm on those chilly nights. But now, I mean, the most important part for Mama and Dad is we're gonna take you on the inside and show you how beautiful this unit is. So now on the inside of the 29 XLRX, you can already see that we've done a lot of upgrades this year. New backsplash, new wallboard, new wood grain, new black hardware on the cabinets. We actually put some decorative glass in the upper cabinets, so really lighten it up, brighten it up. New linoleum, so it actually makes the unit feel very homey, very roomy. Went from day-night shades to the nice pull-down roller shades, so you definitely can keep all your cooling in here, because those are total blackouts. So a lot of upgrades, but coming in here is one of the good features for this year for us too, is we not only put that new backsplash into the kitchen, but every bathroom in a Boost is going to have that accent wall, just to give you a little more pop and pizzazz in your bathroom also. So, and then you also have a full-size shower in the Boost with a glass door that you have to unlock. So it gives you basically nice that it keeps all the water in, easy to clean, easy to store. You got your travel lock and you're out. I told you on the outside that we have a 200-watt solar panel up on the roof. This is a 30-amp controller. So that solar panel on the roof is pulling about 8.5 to 9 amps. So you can pretty much put 2 more 200-watt solar panels on the roof and not have to incur any costs in upgrading this monitor panel. And then the question that I normally get is, hey Kelly, can I do glass mat? Can I do lithium batteries? The beauty of this is that you can actually switch on this panel between lithium, glass mat. It's got 4 different settings for all the different batteries out there of your choosing. So it is lithium ready, because you can change it on your solar panel, and the converter that we put in is lithium ready always. But as us from a manufacturer, we actually just put in a regular glass mat battery, so that while you're at the dealership, you got the convenience of the retail salesperson doesn't have to run and grab a battery charger. He can turn on the lights, he can roll out the slide outs, he can demo the awning and the radio and whatever else you want to see without having to incur that. But I would recommend that when you actually purchase our units, that you actually upgrade that battery, because it's really just a demo battery. And then moving on to the second great feature in here, that we talked about the water heater, tankless water heater on the outside. And I always like to refer to this as the sweet football, almost like a sleep number bed, because you can actually dial that temperature to what you want. So rather than when you used to be in the shower and have to dial the hot and cold and find what was convenient for you, you just know what your number is. You're either a 102 or you're a 104, or you could be a 120 if you like to scold yourself and come out like a lobster. But now you don't have to mix in wastewater mixing it. You can just put your number right on there, and that's what you know what your comfort level is. So you got privacy door there, privacy entry into your master bedroom. What I love about this master bedroom is that one, it's one slide out of a 2 slide on a 29 XLRX, but this is what allows this unit to be under 34 feet. So a 29 XLR is under 34 feet. It's 9,200 pounds dry. You get 4,400 pounds of carrying capacity, but you don't sacrifice a small garage. It's got a 13-foot garage that we're going to show you here in a little bit. But you're not sacrificing storage either. So you got a full closet tucked in here and hidden, so you can put all your, goods and t-shirts and nice shirts that you want to stay ironed. You can keep them on a coat hanger. And then you got 6 drawers all up front here for all your foldable goods. And what's nice for Mama is that you can sit on the end of the bed and you have this awesome prep area to get ready for anything that you're doing in the campgrounds. We gave you some USB chargers on each side, and we actually gave you a little bit of the shelf so that you can actually pop your phones on there and keep them charging. And then moving on into the kitchen, this is what really gets this floor plan and makes it just wow. Because when you come in here, you got 3 nice recliner seats with vinyl on it that each are a recliner directly across from your TV viewing. So every XLR is prepped for a TV. We give you the outlets, the brackets, the hookup. And because we don't want to compete with Walmart and Target anymore, we just feel that you can put whatever size your preference is on there for a TV and for your viewing angle. So, I mean, just the amount of vast space on here is awesome. The roller shades for the upgrade this year, I mean, easy peasy up and down. I mean, you can already feel when you pull that down that it's actually blocking that heat from coming in here and keeping this unit nice and cold. Here at XLR, we're into using all Furrion, so one-stop shopping, so that if you ever have any issues, you really just have one technical service department. You can either call our warranty department or you can call theirs, and they're really great about getting on the phone and helping you out. But I'm standing in front of the Furrion refrigerator. What's the beauty about this is it's a 10 cubic foot 12 volt DC refrigerator, so your solar panel and your battery is what's running this, so you can run it while you're going up and down the road. You don't have to be plugged in. The solar panel keeps up with the battery and keeps up with the refrigerator. And then it also has this beautiful mode in this dial up here that if you want to at night and you don't want to listen to the compressor running, you can actually dial it all the way down to where it says 0, and that gets you to off the grid mode, and then it basically just turns into the cooler, and when you get in the morning and you grab whatever you want out of it, you put the dial back on and you're ready to go. So that is a very cool and unique feature to Furrion. So, and beyond what else we have for Furrion is we've got a 5,000 BTU fireplace. So you can have it on and just have ambiance, or it actually puts out 5,000 BTUs of heat. So if you're already paying for electrical and you don't want to run your furnace, you can pop on the 5,000 BTU fireplace and it'll actually heat this area very nicely. And that's also a Furrion product. Furrion product in the radio. So you can Bluetooth to this, you can put a HDMI connection in the front of it and run through it. And then there's also 2 zones. So this is controlling the 2 speakers on the interior here in the living space. And then you also have zone 2 that's controlling the exterior speakers that we showed you on the outside. So very compact, but very powerful and nice sounding. And then we have the glass top on a 3-burner cooktop with nice grates. So easy clean, gives you additional counter space. Also has LED lights that when you actually have your gas flowing, the blue goes to red, so it tells you that the gas is actually flowing and is an indicator again for safety so that you can remember to shut it off. And then you've got a nice 17-inch oven to do all your baking goods. And you actually have removable trays, so you know a Thanksgiving turkey will fit in that 17-inch oven. You got your range vent, and then you got your microwave with a turntable. So all Furrion also. So you can see the theme. Your air conditioners this year are also 15,000 BTU, so 15 Ks. And that's our standard. So a lot of our competitors are using 13.5s and 14s, and we decided this year that we were going to be 15 across the board. So you've got ducted AC all the way through, and you've got digital thermostats in it. And then the one nice thing that we do over some of our competitors is we give you a nice monitor panel where everything's in one central location, so you're not running around looking for switches, and they're all labeled. And just like I said, the fuel pump switch is here for the outside. Your water pump will light up so that you know that it's on and remind you. And so anyways, very nice feature there. Stainless steel sinks both in the kitchen and in the bathroom, so we didn't change that this year, both with residential features and faucets. So no skimping on giving you plastic sinks that might melt when you put something's warm. But you know, we are a toy hauler, so we're going to go into what is my favorite part of the unit. So This year on XLR, we're actually offering the 3 Seasons door as an option. So I know it's on this unit, so I don't want you to think that that's a standard, but for a small price upgrade, you can option in that 3 Seasons door. So not only will it let the breeze in and out without allowing bugs, or at least detracting bugs from being able to come in and out, but it also has glass panels in it that you can actually slide up and down. And if you want your whole unit to basically retain heat and air conditioning, but yet still have the use of your patio out there, then the 3 Seasons door would be an option that you would want to choose. Swiveling around, you know, I forgot to mention too that my designer would shoot me, but we did go to nice 3-panel doors. We used to have just a slick door last year, but now we've got nice 3-panel doors with black hardware to accent our units, and honestly, it gives it a more updated and upgraded look for us. I know I've gone over these before, but you newbies, I'm just going to tell you because everybody asks me at shows that have been around toy haulers. So this is what's called a ram air vent. So you've got one up at the top, and then you've got one that's down at the bottom. And if for some reason you ever had an older vehicle that you wanted to park in here, or you're bringing gas cans with you that have an open container, rather than letting the fumes build up here and start smelling up your unit, you just crack these open while you're going up and down the road, and it creates basically an internal wind tunnel and sucks all those fumes out so they don't build up in your unit, and that you keep those smells. So one of the great features is that you basically have what we call the sleep and store, or which is the above, and we got the sit and sleep below with a nice dinette table that if you want to eat back here, play cards. When you get ready at night, you want to get your table out of the way. A lot of people, when they want to cantilever this, there's a frame on here, and then there's the skirt. You want to get a good grasp on the skirt, just lay that bed down nicely. So that's what puts it into sleep mode. You can do that on both sides. And then when you want those beds to come together, we partnered with Cass Hudson to build these guides. So you come over to the other side and loosen it. Then you're able to grab that and pull that out. As you can see, the other side, that makes a nice bed all the way across. So both the bottom beds, when they're in the bed mode, are rated for 300 pounds, and the top bed is rated for 300 pounds. So really easy. Both are manual, so they don't require any power. So you don't have to worry about if you have a power failure that you can't get your mechanism up or your mechanism down to get your toys in and out. And then the good feature about this too is once we're back in lockdown mode on each side, the bed also just flips up. Put your feet back in. You can do that on both sides, and that's how you see that you get your alleyway to get all your toys in and out. Now, last but least, we're going to go ahead and open up our 3 Seasons optional doors, and we're going to get out here and we're going to get ready to put out our VIP party deck, which is really one of the crowd favorites. So you go ahead and roll this out. This actually has a magnet that holds it in. This is one of the features that we have, is that the reason why this is magneted in and why it slides is because this is less width than our competitors, so that we're not taking up the what we call beachfront property, and we give you more garage space than our competitors because we actually have a smaller stack on our VIP rail. But to finish this off, it locks right in place. So literally in seconds, put your chairs out here, have some cocktails out here, have some cold drinks out here, and honestly just be a little bit above everybody else in the campground, or overlooking a pond, or overlooking a beach. Like, I can't tell you all the endless things that you can do out here on the deck that increases the living space and the fun in your camping experience. Kelly Green, product manager for XLR Boost. Want to thank you for letting me take you through our product. And you can come see more of our great products at forestriverinc.com/XLR. Happy camping.